And I want on this occasion, Dr. Mary Osi slipped a bit. Dr. Mary Osi slipped a bit against you. And I want on this occasion to commemorate my birthday, to let the whole church forgive us. It was just a slip. It wasn't intentionally done to malign our church. I believe sincerely that you forgive her and forgive us and accept us as your children. God richly bless all of you.
What to hold your chief of staff? My CJD, yeah. Good anymore. Send them there, my message. No, I think you could
say you'll be in the petition.
I mean, come on, oh no, and could have 15,000 people, Ghanaians, say for Mojuma, must party for the former Mojuma. We chief of staff, what I am your money. See, I was a Kumasi like you do to baby ye 140. Now, I'm home video names we are Sabina one baby Ajna, Akosa one corner of a Yampon. I saw them so bomb by any woman you're mobile. Behe Nasan was at the two from Asanyon and Nisuno. Nisunama, you know, our parents and Biamanoa and go for you and the presidential ambition in our account and no passo on any penny money when I'm bisa.
But the name may hear quietly say, Penny Mahama on the day you swear the no, or can say, what by any among sending dressing biano obey you. That didn't book no credit. That man or can say, "Obi an appointee be show disrespect."
Yeah,
he will sack you.
I know just to call book no.
But up to now, no, until me set is good. The mesrana say, "Come on, me wait dear." Now so I don't ordinary saha.
Madam Ewuzi, wa pacho. We no who a bit. Me na me catch you. Mama no. Ah? Who tear the apology no? So I tear the apology. We no who a bit.
Exactly.
And I say apology now make you wrong. Oye say e say apology na say ye ka wi a wa be ka no okosia kokua mu a o fa masem ko no ha maka de
Julius Debra wono na chief of staff Ghana nyina meka se se wo mampani tia na chi a ono na ehwe kire nti o ya mampani akura ne sa ebinum po keka se NDC amonyokue bi a 2028 wo ka wo mu ye possible se wo metimi atu franka de ama amonyokue no nenso ye na de ne ehunu ya papa ya ka ko suma ma te sa akola keto ni nyina ne se NDC de hie bia ka ko di ne sofo pani atem Pentecost asore apostle nyameche na sebi o bampa ko di opani atem na wo kwan bia be fa so de chawpa akwa ko suma ma te se sebi akola keto ade so we statement o ye o man o ye pani wo man ni mu eno na ansem twelefo bi no ne amanfo de adwenkyere bi aba kyere mese saa de ne de in fact entweye efri se wo Julius Debra enuhu be pa na wo Ghana ha wo ye kan reho se ma wo ma na to ni pampempem wo Ghana ha no mse ya enuhu ben ena wunyama asafo no ene wo be miemie wani ase aba besu ete se be wonko na wo ya bobo die mu na eno na ebi no mo kyere se wo hwe kwan ya fa so yi Ghana fo adi kwan ya Julius Debra sensan krata ma obi ena yi CG fo kora ya si ye mpanyifo no biade ene o matotu bi amane ne pa o matotu bi amane no yenko nkotie interviews ahodo a amanfo aye ene adwenkyere fa abayo ye obedi Pentecost apostle atemo na cha patantantantantan o de ba ye na afa susu Julius Debra sun okokosu ye ene NDC enim guase e de abre wo mo no yenko tie bi bodaroma aya no like me video no e de amame na de adwenkyere nsusu atumi aba
yenko ye bre no Julius Debra chief of staff the sister baby they call PIWC saw them or Trasako mampani mahama no ho na mampani ka asembi o se enra oba so no manfo nyina mate de ato esi America na omosia central for se omoye central for ye dina na akwabri tu ko ho no se na mebe me ne vice na ba itimi gidi se moye bambo se pay you se mienu nyina wa ha Joseph Brako nyina ho no se papa sofo apostle ye nyina ya soroma ne mum Dr. Mereusi party baba akon na no apa ti monfa nche no na chief of staff bonania na osu okay we no the apostles so kai ye chief of staff
the chairman of our church. You know, myself, Honorable Elder Ofuswampofo, our local government minister, and several others are members of your church. A few days ago, one of our colleagues, Dr. Mary Osi, slipped a bit against you. And I want on this occasion to commemorate my birthday, to let the whole church forgive us. It was just a slip. It wasn't intentionally done to malign our church. I believe sincerely that you forgive her and forgive us and accept us as your children. God richly bless all of you.
We a chief of staff, Honorable Julius Deborah, chair power pie, the sister birthday, and Uncle Yenny. We are non apostle Yamiche or chairman of Pegana Pentecost. Sorry, no, Yagano, Pentecost, so we are seeing now on the Denny Nano. Or so, maybe I shall not say preach. Was me preaching 45 minutes. What does that make? Mama, so cry. What my mainly I saw cry a poplar. Today, could do birthday, Fenija could do birthday, na maybe I channel. Why?
As for this lady, we want to pray for the chief of staff. As for this lady, she has made me more popular. Yeah, people like that, I don't think about them. Yeah, because she just made our church and myself more popular. If I held anything against her, like standing here to speak for 45 minutes, I would have said something about her. But I think that we all have our opinions on issues. And so let's just forget about this one. So I've forgiven her, and so don't worry. I want your heart to be to rest and enjoy this day. Yeah. Shall we rise in prayer?
Right, where Apostle Eric Nyamiche, chairman of Church of Pentecost, or also now think of you. Media channel, the kind of ma asafono cry. Paul Casimbi was saying, Yanom de year, men cram and Yakupa some night, Akos, DVD channel today could do birthday. According to 2023 population and NASA, sorry, Ghana, Mono, Church of Pentecost for part of the Dosso, Roman Catholic Church, but since 2023. Church of Pentecost has overtaken Roman Catholic Church as the most populous church. Sorry, almost dorsal power Ghana had. That's at 2023, 3.5 million. It's a macro 4 million, commanding about 13% of Ghana's population. All your politician now, Kasa, now near maybe so a year. Now, I don't know, former moderator of Presbyterian Church, most Reverend Asante Manti. On also because I tell you America now is Ruby. You go to former Presbyterian moderator on also the OTA and the on also Aka Ebra.
Then president and told him that Galam said it should stop. Yes, I was the one that led the delegation. We talked and talked about it. It's not just during this, but it's not about party issues at all. If people cannot think beyond party, they should stop opening their mouths. And I'm serious about what I'm talking about. We are not afraid of anybody. No party. We were there before there was party. We're talking about Galamsey. I have heard that there is somebody who says that some senior pastor has talked against Galamsey, and so he's shouting at him. Tell that woman we are not afraid of her. It's not about party. We are not afraid of anybody. Like the Pope said, I'm not afraid of Trump's administration. If something is sin, it is sin. Whether it is under Akufo-Addo or under Mahama or whoever. If it is evil, it is evil. And you Ghanaians, you sit there and let the Galamsey go on. All your children and grandchildren will just die early. The thing is so evil. I don't understand why. I do, sorry for this digression. I do remember when I was chairman of Christian Council, I went with the current president, the Church of Pentecost head. We went to the then president and told him that Galamsey should stop. I was the one that led the delegation. We talked and talked about it. It's not just during this, but it's not about party issues at all. If people cannot think beyond party, they should stop opening their mouths. And I'm serious about what I'm talking about.
Right. Yes. We right, Reverend Mante. Obri Yeboah Mante, former moderator, Presbyterian Church of Ghana, or no. Or say Nanado Bresso, men and me chairman of Christian Council, na apostle Yamiche Kamiho. You know the call Nanado catches Nana. And I'm saying, no, you won't be able to say so. It is not about politics. What better I has a galano and consortia, nana no munina, said no, no, me can ha. Now, Crescentia, the pathologists, the pediatrics, they all say, I hear, that should be assem so baba. Okay, because you find out what not uncle.
Well, for me, dear, my condemnation there, it has been unanimous and resounding from all over. More country, I will be a catcher Mary, we see. And I any money in no, I think you know, says in the Subayan, and we quite all the chair shuffle. So, the can see for my and yeah, oh, young white crowd, bell cross and to my 80 in the Subayan, so what? Diana and Jane said, Bearmouth. And will also unfunction. I mean, who will be our best social media or pass will defend the marriage of Sikai? I think one person be tries, on one friends are condemned into a catchum. And I commend the apostle for that maturity or the handle case, making it even a comic relief for himself. Now, the hard drink I cry, Honorable Julius Debra, any issue teaching or teaching or
Oh,
very emotional.
I make myself. Oh no. Maybe we are tired, but situated baby as soon. We are who may be a situation if riba. First of all, telling grass you and found sir. Almost so for penny, me crank a behame. And mammy, the say, no, no, the be and I say, well, near Papa Nafe or Cogina Jumambo. What to hold your chief of staff? My CJD, good anymore. Send them there, mammy, CJ. I think we are CJ.
Say, you'll be a deputy.
Mammy, come on, oh no, and could have 15,000 people, Ghanaians, say, for Mojuma, must you party for the 4 Mojuma. We chief of staff, what have you, Jomin Eddie? See, our Bazukumasi like you do to baby, 140. Now, I'm video names we are Sabina one baby ajna akosa one corner of a yampon. I saw them so bomb by any woman you are mobile. Behe Nasan was at the two from Asanyon news. Nisunama, our parents and Biamano and go for you and the presidential ambition in account and no paso on any penny money bisa. Because in any case, the president was there. If anybody at all is qualified from the party to render the apology, I think the president should have been the best person too, because he was there. I give him the credit because on the birthday, I see, and the mass are a dominant by. Now,
President Mahama, instead of chief of staff.
If indeed is worthy of crying, oh no, coming out to weep before and on behalf of the president.
I'm just a be no afraid apostle.
Sure, that's the best you can do.
Our friend a telephone.
But to make it a public pronouncement on your birthday in a church room full of cameras there, and for you to, in fact, I know the ministers or planners will be soon. What you say? Why is a man?
And not just say emotional.
Oh, but because of I say the best now. My says, depend. Say be an India bear worry. Once in a sister penny, TV assistant can be.
We should say, mammy go for see joy tears. Joy tears.
A harder amana go you can cry. Other than that, often some BSC or memo it required more tears from people in leadership. I like you do grass and go to because then it's a problem pass and Korawa secondary school when you like to crash. Now say the Obia Kajas apostle I'm chasing for my way no fee. Papa is Union from I want to be Union Hufia. Uba be Johnny as you choose our cameras.
Over no cry say a brana Julius Debra Casano. A breda when in fear do see. What's not your boom compa henichi. Baby, I will free any baby and yamedena beduru. And why ye not just over kunyami fee and wakodena me as say, Radiadi a fibako. I can't feel when you fear do see. Inti dano, a nipper be a said ye would be a uba form a dream yameho. No ura baby. No ura baby. It's not. Mam kama sem tonight edo fana na homete se maame no etimi nya akokoduro ekasa asade kire sofo panyin eno ho yaw na papa ni die se wo hwe obi a ye wo su bi wo ho a efini pa nanim ebi wo ho efini mu papa isu a wo su ni efini nanim
party for no kasa o mukakacha mpani for Ghana ha enye apostle nyame chenkwa na at the receiving end o
nenso so dia wo
communicators and some functionaries within the government here and some of maka na ye kasa ye gba ma ene ka dule go be su the whole week
enu atwam eprempren wo no na edi na woda and what this will be dinner would that one sorry and why na dwen so obekwa akoda nyame ase wato ne nsa afre ayonkofo na busuafo abamufo amoma kogya no akwanya ada ho ama ne se wo mekasa no kwasem se chairman te wo ena senka chief of staff ko gina ho no wan kansem yi ho hwe a kebe ne so o mabu o mani agudi esi ye ne so ebetimi abase esi ye na ade kyen ye no president chief of staff vice empanyifo nyina afre chairman ene na kasa ama na te ase na so so obegina ho no esese wo ka bibi ka wan ka bibi nso menua be makwasi mense ya kura be sa kasa na chairman wo ho ena eso obia ne se de ote ena wodo ma me de ato so se asemu hye no asemu ye ne de na niji bebre ya na adani ni so ansere
it's not a trained mind onye school
what I say na ye ni so ansere
onye chief of staff
unhia se obeko school asa na emotions asesa sa na nipa ne te ebetimi abasa wo na wo ni say but ebi asem ehye no ana ye ne ya ne wo kan statistics of adema HS maame no na nko opia MDC di ato ba bi o said ye na anu bi asori fo bi gina ye to abama obi ba ye no sa na asori fo bi nso betimi agina to aba pam obi efise ne ye course no anka say yi enu ti nim chewa okopa ye ne de wo ye no mi hunu say bia hypocrisy na bibi mi hunu say firi na koma mu ene wo kan ye ena ofa de chairman so de to so no be bo me nsem e de ama chairman wa ya de papa ye nyame so adwuma nyame dwuma ube ye kwa ho body esra wa ye obi edu ho be wa wo ho ye soft nanu de esi ye hwe bishop a ye kasi nanimu se bo ye kromfo wo ye ni obi a wo di dom anim wo ye obi a wo ye adwuma mu pani wo ye den obeje wo share ebi de ye kama wo te kra na be ye wudo na wuni ho fa edu si wo horo ebe horo wo no ya wo ntie enti ni afanu ni nyina no ofa me fa bi mfa energy de ne so 1 minute ni enko energy de ne me chidi se blame games no edoso
aba
de wo mu no se de etie ni no omoma ye nhunu ye nyina ye nipa o ka de ye koso kire me na me hunu se eye mfidie na asai a me sorry me ka se NDC aban ba ye ni
ye okay politician ba be jona ba ka kire wo se say akoso mu no say ye no the thermal plants no the crude oil na power crude oil na so boarding inti ntimi nso inisika ye koto gas politician can tell you this
population no ye more discerning no enkrofo kan hu ne ma o
politician o waje no 1 cedi per liter
thank you
no be ka kire ne say gas ni ho yes can to gas until intimi so
you have to account for the 400
well a politician come and tell you this
and the amuntimi meka no wonya na mo meka
saying
of said the near me kata near maso and then man microphones but se wo kan no kore no emre bi adum so buy at the timetable buy obi ate ase minim say nebo 6 e bedu me nine etimi ye me bibia me boa me hu kosi se no nsia ne bebo no esumu ntome ye gitumu ye tena mu kosi se nyame ya adum ane ma ye yi okay ye try press conference
me da say say na wo kan no honorable Julius Debra asem no manya mfie aduosia me kwa so da makode nyame ase sofo a odne nse kotom so ahira no me party ba akase tia no na makogina wo se papa sofo hira me de course no manka o hede nanka achia it was right say ugina wo se people even say NDC as a party no kromunyi so statement na omon condemn maame na be pacho na the chair panel de yanyintum because a half apology but the Julius Debra no it is more powerful than statement like a party in Metro because ubi awa be mu bia
also sharing my opinion me can be Ghana for feel say man can year na be this me you nipa metimi akasa amanachia I retract and apologize
okay
me respect papa no mpempen so a wadru enfie mu kra enye yize so do share my opinion. It may be in the process of also sharing my opinion. Me can be Ghana for feel say man can year na be this me you nipa metimi akasa amanachia I retract and apologize.
The bar stops at the office of the chief of staff. Technically no before you see the president chief of staff no be at the dine a bank president pa ti wono no kasa edimu sa ti de oye ne de me jiri se ne kwan so a no but de na me hwe kwan ne se Amampeni Mahama on the day I swear in no or can say wo abaye ni amon senu dwesem bia no obeyiwadi that the book no credit that no can say obi an appointee bia be show disrespect bia he will sack you.
I know just the koye book no.
But up to now no untimi set is scapegoat. Di mesra na say kama mi we die. Now so odeni saha. Ema obi ehu say me so sebe sa aka se buru no eso. Because they say no social media no this video will forever be there. Inti say mampeni anka o chief of staff apacha ode but ye ka mampeni Mahama say ofo obi nye scapegoat na sa aka se buru no omo hwe niye that disrespect no wo abemno so aka bibia tia pani bi nye ne kwan so na eji na die gini tumi fi nsem a the rest will sit up.
Madam Ewuzi wa pacha wo nu no ho a bit me na me ka kiro maame no utie the apology no so utie the apology when you no ho a bit
exactly
and a sa apology na o make you wrong o ye sa e ya sa apology na se ye ka wi a wa be ka no okosia kokoa mu a o fa masem ko no ha maka de ai sa apology bi do oni no ho a bit make a bibi na anya ne da on fan che make no do se o ka bibi ayi anya ne de why do you se wa ka bibi ananye why do you se wa ka bibi a kire obi a woye equally enough to be your husband why do you se wa ka bibi a kire pagina wada congregation about over 4,000 congregation and you there no one se wa ka bibi ananye asama me kai na menu se na baba we dey bon fanche manya de kra we dey sofo ba bi obi a won fanche no we release statement we release statement no what dey condemn ho we are no look for the woman
and
if Ghanaians feel that my comments were unwarranted I withdraw them and offer an apology. When your apology me so no ho a bit me na me catch ro wonu no ho o Julius da brother nim say the baba say card ni di wachi so no you say o ko patcho dia because on your station here you use ya no de say de mebo a e da o ko patcho eti say na o ko patcho dia enye na say card madam ni di wachi ni e po asori de wi a wakobu kotoju o papa danim
okokan wa cry for me nya Julius station bo
ya cry for ya cry for na chopa na meka de meka na wacha se enye na senka woti ma me de he friend se wo na ye chief of staff wo bu ni na hye wase e so frɛ wu ma no odi wache no ko papa no ko pacho now don't blame her uma ko ti am blame no na so wanya free zone me bwa keta no tifie me bwa wanya free zone ama PC jantoa okuma tifie enu tira hwe Archbishop Duncan Williams ene ka wo se ade bia wa mre na wunya ye bia ne sa ne tie de me kan wa tia se ade bia wa mre bia wunya ye bia no you don't handle it well wonum how value the thing is the difference between the first Adam and the second Adam. The first Adam who you saw in the biase, but the second Adam went through process. It was I saw Bahoba. The difference between Saul and David. Saul became a king overnight. Jamaican watch I say that the David was anointed in front of his brother. 6 years later, he was anointed in front of Judah. And anointed again 3 times in front of your father say all of Israel and Obabaya king. He went through a process and you know him how value Adiani Adiamano. Manu or Johnny NDC 2014. Wako independent Asante Achim North. 2012 on Kojo Bajimai. Asante Achim North. no go independent. After independent no join NDC 2016, 2014, 2016 and obebe ye fere say parliamentary candidate. And we did mu so 2016 ebesi the 10 years when ya free zone. We be starting 1992 obi ba nyene obi ya tutu wonanim wa kontokwa wodi ni sika kwata radio so ekro kotifie onabo ekro kotifie when ya free zone it is an beba
we are beyond this what's actually grassroots for ekeka no ke kan bi
I know the ekeka asam no say grassroots hey munya butu usika na yiye no on kesika ko yi kire grassroots ye chene brank of abre
enye we say
enye we say enye butobo ya wosika wo bi anim obi kwakọ ye tobo ya wosika wo nanim.
Interesting.
Mebo ya tutu obi anim tobo ni ya tutu wo nanim. Tobo ni ya di police harass no. Tobo ni ya di soldier fu ebunu. Wotu na de bia me kasa asem we say ana mo ntemase. Message oyi di sika te hilltop wo kumase. Do oyi di sika wa cantonment. Kasa ko di East Legon. Omu ni da omu ye pe o. Woni nia wono no koye ye fa ni se chobo enu mo ye pe woni nia odo no se ni sika kwacha radio station a wo ton party no na ni so ade hu no mo ye pe wonu no hu a bit me na me ka kiro wonu no ho na papa no head tutu sofo no adavizo ya yi se be previous onye John Wise wo hwe ma me na apology no tutu because ne papa mua what the statement ba bontin ne papa mua nanka what do o machi na akọ ne papa mua anka ne yeso ko papa de fie o me fetu ya hofo na afemi ka we franche NDC for enye NDC for nko a
okay
all politicians
all right
munjai bootlicking no munya psychophantic pain no na nya no ne beka sa wo ye adwuma am ya power sem let your works speak
okay
adwuma na ye dia shaw nsa no mane enkasa na di dedi ani ehunu se nipa wo ye competent enya de ebeyi wadi enya de obekeka because obi wo ha ne de ne se esese me keka asem de deep Dr. Baumi atam esese me keka asem de di akufo ado atam esese me ka asem bi de bia me please me nkofo a ama badwuma enya sa de ye no ma wadwuma na ye de ama enkasa adwuma ye de asha wonsa na enkasa
all right
ye ne atia ni da obi anya bootlicking no
dabi
ye dwuma ntin ye te ha
exactly
senye papa ki am ya we konsasi enkofi de make na what say so let your work speak for you
that's all
and your konkonsa
all right
and your bootlicking
all right
and your psychophantic spinning
okay it is becoming unbecoming. I think with all due respect Mame Dr. Mary Ewudi se wankasa enyema akoso eye weekendi se mijidi ye se sanka o yobia anka weni da form senye yin na yinim se weni da form no with all due respect I think that nanka minim se nka misusu se ento ankosi sanka ejuada me no ekasa no pay no anka we issue a statement and we issue statement to really apologize to the churches and we apologize first off to your own chief of staff. So why Michelle apology now we hear you know clearly nipa abu enjo so I have seen some news card informations here and that's the more reason why I say sanka we issue
prepare kodru chairman enye osan ye bema inyo. It may be in the process of also sharing my opinion. Me can be di Ghana fulfill say man can year na be this It may be in the process of also sharing my opinion. Me can be di Ghana fulfill say man can year na be this
because clearly asam na wo kan ya newscasts and answer infographics in enam na ya so if say wo say anasa ye Ghana for ye say so why ya de na say enko yi a sebio pacho. Clearly, it is not a good one. It is not showing that remorsefulness that we think you should be given. And sem fata, without due respect, dog, say anyama way. Listen, mami can some show politics. Yeah, the numbers na you. Politics is a numbers game. And untino sa wo betina say na what you share ama to the extent that your chief of staff and Kokodini birthday, 60th birthday. I mean, without due respect, your chief of staff will have to stand on behalf of you. So be patrol to the congregation. It tells you, say, chief of staff in what politics can do, on what the electors can do to the same abina wutim na wo penino wo free zones board no. Your chief of staff or your good politician, Julius Deborah, is one of the best politicians I've ever seen. I mean, take it or leave it. From the days of a position as Ghana Tourism Board, Eastern Regional Chairman of the NDC, coming back to back, wafem nim system nim, so he understands what politics and numbers game is. And I salute our Chief Julius Deborah for doing what he did. And Kamene for your own chief of staff in na president staff in na Dr. Wokanhono opinion akwako jina Pentecost with emotions, pleading, begging the congregation on your behalf. Otiasie because
Church of Pentecost ye kan sorry a nyame honhom ekura o manya ebia uyi 1 2 3 a ebi kura ndu 3 1 2 a untwa Pentecost nja.
Amen.
Na manyo ni papa bie no obe under Church of Pentecost.
Mama ne kasa chance dia asa oni school go bi na kasa.
Edom ekura Church of Pentecost no amanoni papa bie ni wa amanyoni papa bie ni wa obe under Church of Pentecost. Boni be na posi nyame chekan.
Wan ka boni bia wa ka no kura kire.
Interestingly, menya sure say maame no ebia NDC ye campaign no ka ho.
Aden akasa.
Because kwame time a campaign ni term no. I have a video on my phone. Aposi nyame che e kan sofo a omo hye Wellington boot e ko galamsey site e ko kaseti a say nana duwe galamsey mene yen.
Say we a known tenor a public obia ya way.
Me see the video is on my phone.
Yes, so bia so
bi so a kamebo amamfo.
E no kra na wo ka no.
Inti satam no na nka Maria wusi wo Ghana ha. E na okoka say aposi momomfo mo no ntu galamsey mu e na nka ne wo ka say ya. Kamene ni be ya adwen. But Sabi aposi nyame che wanye bias. Say nanado abres no galamsey sem no kana no tom. There's a video circulating on social media. Now ubaye no beka the same galamsey na yentu ase na. Usumi manu chese
timi manu one ma so timi no one bia one bedo timi da manu.
Fabric of our society no.
Nya kasa no wakasa gu.
Ya de amanyo sema se na ama obi amanyoni a ohunu hu se oye
oburu nipa bia so.
Nanka u
Dr. Mary Usu tumi be na wa
dia ben dibre anase dia ben abrabo no wabo buru so a the whole Church of Pentecost over 4 million people. Penny or down on manu who akokodo say wo man won in your capacity as who.
Na kwa good dia me shikra ne say na Church of Pentecost papai sabe owo any track record say okasa basabasa Kenya me ya papai what the d Kenya me sam Kenya sam na wo ye hwan wo so be man won ye so be man won
kwa me when you say interestingly aposi nyame che oni nyankopo anante over 30 years if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm saying so? Or starting as of no, say if not the first, one of the early local assemblies somebody buy
okay.
Inti minye Pentecost ni but ma follow na che.
Or a very decent man of God.
On kasa basa. Me Pentecost as of nankasa no. Unyo bi asebi wudi uhunia.
Ye ma me da bi chairman no da kwa unya bi
enye wa man church bi na obi atena no ba bi anya ni sika. Ena sebi di opa bia no okeka na me de kwa me de yensuo hu ban ho believe you me enye won say in the next 10 20 30 years Ghana be kransuo enti satam no na se Mary Ewusi we busuafo ne kransu a na o man ne gina penti sei nipa dodo se na ba se ye kransu anoma o manya sika kransu
ahia na betimi akra
enti ade edi o man na wu am kire o man ne se ade no ewo nsunsanso wo daachi a o se wo be man woni
kwaku unu mede nti a manya kukudura mani abra meka bi no de nti a manya kukudura meka bi aka che Dr. Mary Ewusi said wo kan no eye fiasco ye mfa nya adwuma o ntimi wone Church of Pentecost chairman bia eye mframa no kogu mframam enkosi hu ene say emra na bandata no wo so no ede ubofo a ye sorry cassette agalamse no wo kwaku ya bu a wotuwe na na ya okese ya kunadu odi ahenkan and host of others ye nyina ye kabi editia banga ba
na Claudia me ka say na nadu a minister obedu galamse ase on fa nhye soja fo ne sa no onyi politician
into what mean can't say wa ban aba ama mampani ase wanunyam edi free zone amount e sogu enum into what to me so be one Church of Pentecost of Penny o boa
na kwame ntu
Mary Ewusi aka to pray
uyi dibire na
utunya hu
kwame uyi
ye be kan sadia tie na yanse san no ye be kan kura na kopim si ye be wo ye mo bia nka aka sabo an hye yam na okoto de no bodwo nyenye nche de onfa nko abandada no na media houses ye try the state of our river bodies ye you TV so you social media and no aka na to so say mo ye adwuma na wo ban bai na say papa say and ye nyanso mpo mwa asu no woka wa so man warning
come into
warning na hono ka to big man warning
we enfia difference to nkenya nti Mary Ewusi no onim se papa ne chen ne pani
don manam
esan ye nyame nipa akorogin a nenim wo nyam
na oni ye nua no cry sana ase Pentecost Pentecost won shede ni asa ne size bi
kwame political
to me ana otu for no wante was it mere ye ninka so mere ye ninka so
ne ye di mere ka so anka kwame nkom waje found nkanyo on te
hwe antimu na madene se amanyofo fi se sense ade to me organ nyina sha amanyofo sentino Ghana ni bia beka na no atum ensida
hwe
ye mu bi de oboa for the 70 radio sunya kukudu echi Ghana for say mama nya ye man mi gidie ne be ebesi yi no na wo Mary Ewusi we a doctor
it will be in the interest of the NDC to warn Dr. Ewusi ni say onyai because papa no de na asem kono so no onye ni paketwa Church of Pentecost kwame omo membership of over 4 million so omo kwa aka so omo sorry tia party na 2 million kra ye be je fi unse bo sa fi akota bench enti onyai de oye no kra mu ano papa no nyo bi a sebi o odi na no tutu nsem amfa kwan mu na ondi ne huni aposi nyame che menye sure say there's a trace like you said there's a trace of assembly waka yakase we di sebi o oye penin so ankasa yi
yeah
na dia ebe say o man ne daachi na waka
o so woni no enjina ma me office o be kasa na ye na yakwa na ye nya adwane ana ma me wo bo
o me hwe video na no ma wusim na political power eye transient
no
political power sia bu ani tete na afiri unsa kwaku ya ba be sia utumi de tew papa warning
so nyo no a mampani ahina no onyam nka mampani
nipa ono ye you Pentecost head and the chairman na make us we nyame nipa yes the be chairman then next time okay ma form to that level
in the warning
they can't chairman
okay so
yes
from prisons authorities
from me Dr. Mary Ewusi they can't chairman
warning
yes
said then
next time we descend it to that level
more further
so descend it back from but yeah no politician we will deal with him as a politician
asama like see you abusia
yeah the need diama no me the need diama say what yeah nyame ni
penimu bi ni nipa bi oni ni mo mfi se bia omo high places
bibi yaw papa wo sa anope man control me why have some make catch man we why
ope bia de akire obi a akuta man we ade
what in fear say
bi omu ade
how old are you
so o be catch and so onimu a nipa na o ma no warning no chief of staff the current chief of staff Julius Debra ne sofo no ma mi we cassette so onimu a ne former national chairman Samuel for some pofo.
And all Cassetiano.
No, sir, lady way.
Now the about politics, Julius Debra obeying any. Obeying any because of politics.
Who position a kuta?
People bad man answer day.
Who man who position a kutano? Are you above Julius Debra? I will Casa diatiano.
Papa, you some men or can or can Hanoma. What did you attempt? Is it not true, sir? And now so for Bebre, Abubo Ayi, and no more ever swim. I brought you some say, young boy as you are Subontimu. It's a Bonia kind of say. Did he mention NDC?
2020, all the about politics in 2024, Senior Conta, Apostolic in Ameche, and Papa Paul Boafo. They were so instrumental in fighting Galamsey. Sites and near their video where they told television. Oh, no way. Sabra way. And the one who said no, yeah, politics. Etienne Pebia. No, so a wa Bemama who are Babe benefited. And then the one who. Yasu more Sama. Because when your baby Jack Akra, who got transfer, who ma apostle. So, Cassa, you are not saying, Yamasa, so me. And more amount for you. And I could tell you Pana or see in some mining areas. One can say Ghana.
Or see in some mining areas.
And it's true in some mining areas. In so not say to the extent say, ultimate money person.
Also, Ghana and Sure. Or since and soon any active. None another time I have to check.
Or think what Kumasi.
But grab and see one Ghana
in Siati.
Konango cross and see the Dao. Brim, go ahead, Brim.
Akotamaka.
Achim for say Achim Kwa on Brim. And Achim for to me Kabu.
Akotahe, President
Banya baby up now.
Me see,
we'll see to Ama. And now when
you're and my President John.
How dare you speak to such a noble person? Be on my yo, there was also be on my maybe by one in the end in the near maybe to know what good hoofy.
Yes,
but when somebody like Apostle, Nyamiche, a board in the day, and the day why yet
will be your control Ghana about 3 million, 4 million, 5 million population. As someone not sorry.
Pentecost for
now, Obekeke
the arrogance no cry you too much say me man warning na and media channel media channel say next time or na sofu dia tade be say e can say
who dia channel hey u PhD le kuta na office wadru ho appointment kuta wa CEO of Free Zones Board and office wadru ho penimu bi na wonim no so a politician answer wine and officer would do one.
Everyone sure this.
Uradinyame. And our officer won't far broso. Your first said, my Dr. Mary Usi, it won't far broso empty. Who's I could tell Uncle for one man? As soon as he did near you, or your Becky Kebiacho. That is San Mammy is not here. And just say, make it Kebiacho, and or you could see review no so. While brother the DNC here, and no cookie Kebiacho. And President Mahama one call his uncle for when binum. One a memo to order. On the sad.
What to be a drug could do, sir, Nadia? Apostle Yamicha now to me catch and say, whoa, man, warning. Now I catch them and say, next time, wouldn't there 2024 MPP for also Apostle Paul Baffo, Reverend Paul Baffo, any Apostle Yamiche, wouldn't mining areas or Mukoy. Say yes, you say. What is that? The MPP be man warning. Say our man Apostle Yamiche warning say, or your politics now say Muslaw on Swan Kwan Kasasa. Hey, who na
challenge the anointing. Oh, challenge.
Say, I'm now on Swan Kwan Kasasa.
So a soft papa and Kwan Kasasa.
Yes, that's what you mean.
Somebody or commanding the public out of 35 million population now. Oh no, Edding.
Mumuade.
Edding. Say President Mahama should call this woman and the likes.
Go push her around. Then go church him cry.
Free zones or Galam say so.
That is
free zones or
worry issue. Say,
what you want to know?
It pertains to sector. Then it takes.
Hanabisu Abekasa. Sana bisu krade
You say
Lands Minister
Natural Resources
Minerals Commission for
that is me worry.
Ghana Water Company Limited see when you find say Mutawakil what is
what Bekasa
Until again, it is unprovocative. It doesn't fall under your jurisdiction. What the free zone board?
Only she yentia. So the be one office wa.
Papa Nakasa. Let people around the sector speak, and they have been silent, which means they admit to some extent say they are panicking and great. And your kuna na says as we say last year, almost came 2024, almost can be. As year sort of year is it October last year na 2025? I can't say insu no enti my monsu insu. So idea a public knowledge. And yeah, osofu na bebeka. Na sebe me no my me na homachi no me nya video na meeting me shame. Sofu no wanka asembia sese ma me nya kodru. And unim I don't know what Panica says. Now I to Minister of Local Government.
Yes,
Ahmed Ibrahim. You know what he has you? He didn't even say anything.